Guys, hello from Kyiv. Misha and I came to our usual spot. Micah's monastery destroyed Russian tanks and equipment, and that is the video about the recent news updates. We are back to Kyiv, and I stayed just 2 nights in the place beneath Kyiv, Kyiv Sea. Sometimes YouTube transcribing is like KAFC, but actually it's Kyiv Sea. The Dnieper River is expanded in this place, and it's like amazing spot for my grandma and I. We shouldn't travel that far, just more than an hour from here. So he was also loud. I did a video about that, and we are back to Kyiv. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I read many comments. Thanks for all the comments. Some of them are ridiculous, but yeah. Anyway, what I want to say, the most important in Kyiv, being quiet recently, and I had the chance to sleep normal, undisturbing, and I finally have my habit back to wake up early in the morning because I love it so much. And with this sleepless night, my schedule was just disaster. Now I can wake up, see the sunset, do some stretching, so like feels like really great. Only last week we all remember this massive attack, and the Russia target residential building in Kyiv, actually some of them, and the number of deaths growing was grow during the day when rescue workers were on this place. This day Johnny and I came there to do the consequences. During the day it was 15. Later is raised up and up. It's happened, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday, and till last week, like a Friday, officially data was 31 civilians were killed this brutal night after rescue workers finished the job. Yesterday, I check the news and listen different analytics every day, morning, evenings, randomly. And yesterday I see the recent updates that the guy, he got the very serious injured in his neck, and he was in reanimation, and he died yesterday in Kyiv in the hospital. Unfortunately, the official data now, not 31 killed. It's been for like 5 days. Since yesterday, it's officially 32 being killed in this brutal Russian attack. So it's hard to believe that Putin is really going to and willing to stop this war. And with recent updates about traveling Steve Witkoff and Kirkello again to Kyiv, seems like, or it's like different scenarios of they playing or Trump's game or Putin game, or it's really will be some ceasefire, which I don't believe, and something kind of is happening. That is what I'm going to talk today, and you can give me your opinion about all that, what is happening. And also covering the recent attack on Zaporizhia, Kharkiv region, and Dnipro last night. So Kyiv was okay, but other cities was under the attack. Also yesterday we remember 1 year of successful operation in Kursk region. Imagine 1 year. In some point we hold there 13 square kilometers. It helped us to protect Sumy and Kharkiv and make some buffer zone, but unfortunately we put all our effort there, and other places in the front lines need to have some protection. So at least for creating buffer zone and making a huge surprise for Russia that they have to watch their own borders, it was successful. What else I want to mention? About attack later, and everyone was, by the way, walking now through the wall of fallen heroes, starting from 2014, and unfortunately there is no place anymore for new heroes, and people randomly put their photos here, down beneath, near the flowers, because wall is over. We will walk till very end, and it's sunset time in Kyiv. I think we will have time to go to the park. So now is 8:30, 7th of August. So guys, and as always, thank you so much for your support and for your matches. Coffee is becoming sponsors of my YouTube channel, members of Patreon, and Thanks for giving me this possibilities to run my channel and talk out loud about Ukraine, news of Ukraine. And yeah, let's start this video. So let's get back to monastery and to the park. And recent what I see in the news, that probably everyone was expected that the meeting between Putin and Steve Witkoff in Moscow would not give some results, or it will be like some visit and nothing outcomes after. And at the same time, actually it was some information before, in the same time Kit Kellogg should travel to Kyiv and Steve Witkoff to Moscow. And I see the information that Kit Kellogg is coming next week to Kyiv, like middle of the week, maybe Wednesday, maybe early. We don't know exactly. And we already have some jokes on social media. Get ready for quiet nights and sleep, because last time when he visited Kyiv, it was quiet. No drone attacks on the capital, no rocket attacks. So he was like our Iron Dome and the best air defense system for Kyiv. And there was a lot of jokes about made for him a special like passport. He can live here, he can move here, something like that. So we locals get ready for some sleep while his visit. And about Steve Witkoff, he came yesterday back from Moscow, and we all expected for some comments, official comments. We don't see any official information. I see different media and newspapers, and Ukrainian and foreign, like wrote different stuff. But the most important, that President Trump, during his speech briefing, mentioned for some questions about Ukraine, and he said the meeting was productive, and according to Reuters, even wrote down highly productive, and said that the great process was made. So we are thinking what they are talking about, what is going on, the different theory popping up in the internet, and there are like different scenarios. First of all, it's different. Like I even don't know how to describe it all, but one of this is maybe Putin will be ready for air ceasefire. So it's like on the front we will have a battle, everything will be like this, but they stop attacking civilians and cities. So we like it will be, but it's one of the theories. I don't know what I wrote. I read different things online, so I don't know how it's going to work, because at the same time we also attacking in Russia oil places and military different targets. Like yesterday or today, I don't remember, we hit drones, and it was in Krasnodar Krai oil refinery. Not Alpha, have to check. Afipsky oil refinery was on fire because of the Ukrainian drone attack. Each night we're targeting some places in Russia, trying to destroy them economically, because there's like three kind of economy, like three kind of truths, let's say. Truths are like, it's a lie, it's a big lie, and it's Russian statistics about their economy. So we don't know what to trust. Maybe the situation in Russia about economy even worse than we expected. We don't know. It's just Russian statistics. And maybe for Putin also it will be okay to stop the war, because we don't know the real situation. So everything we can really guess, because I don't see right now any ideas why Putin would like to agree to stop this war, because sanctions doesn't work, and like why he should stop this war. He's just increasing his drone production and other military factories. So the first, it's closing do the ceasefire on the air, and there are different rumors, or US and other countries will push Ukraine more on give up or land or agree on some things, because demands that Russia wants since 2022. Russia officially included Crimea and 4 regions of Ukraine in their constitutions, and they want that it will be recognized in all the world officially. So we have to give up our land. But sometimes I even thinking about, if you see the map on Kherson, Kherson was liberated and city of Ukraine, and there is a river from between left and right bank of Kherson. Sometimes I'm thinking how they're going to capture it through the river. They had some possibilities earlier, and from Kherson they can have a direct land, direct way to Mykolaiv and Odessa. There is no way to capture Kherson right now, only they doing attacking, because there's a river there, and they want to have so much land that they even have not achieved by force. So they want to also don't include Ukraine in any military alliance, not in NATO, and many, it's a list of requirements, neutralize Ukraine, no help, no support. So maybe one of these terms for some, I don't know, ceasefire, we've been pushed from other countries, just suggestion, but I don't think that Ukraine is going to agree for give up land for sure. So for all these terms, or Trump will push in Russia, and exactly today is 7th of August, and around this time, 7th or 8th of August, it's deadline for his ultimatum about sanctions for India and China. So we're going to see what is going on there. By the way, India replied that they will continue buying Russia oil, and actually, as I said, but we will see. Maybe they will change their tell me and I tell you mind, change their mind later. So it's we don't know. So who is playing which game? Why it was so productive? And or Putin just playing that he is ready to stop this war, or something really changed. So I really don't know. So we just all the people just guessing, because you have no idea what's in this crazy mind in Kremlin. Because I even don't know if we can expect today quiet night or tomorrow. So we don't know. So we will see about all that. And what else I want to say about attacks for sure, and just showing you amazing view in the park, and we will go to see such an amazing place for sunset and sunrise. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention about ceasefire on the air. Also, very important benefit for Russia. They also terrorize civilians, because Putin also hoping that while he destroyed here military things and different factories and randomly target civilian houses, his allies is time, and with this time he can win the people mind in Ukraine. He thought and thinking that with such a terror attack at night, people in Ukraine get tired. One day we understand that sooner or later, this is his thoughts, sooner or later Ukraine can turn into the ruins, and we got scared and go for some protest, or we'll be ready for capitulation for any of his agreement, just stop to attack us. So also that is one of his plan, and if we have ceasefire on the air, he wouldn't have this tool to make a psychology pressure on civilians, and as we know, this war is very different from other war. Then with a drone you can attack tanks and everything, whatever you wanted. So the drone now is making a huge difference in this war. And so everything, like a lot of depends from the air strikes and attacks, and plus we wouldn't be able to destroy Russian oil refineries. So we will again see. It's only just some guessing and suggestion about all that. And yeah. And yes, I forgot to say that Zelensky has also called with President Trump, and I see now many information about that. Soon they're going to be a meeting between President Trump and Putin, maybe in what I want to say, not something wrong with me. In the Emirates. Popping up this information, but sometimes I think for meeting they should do some agreements, because in 90% of cases, correct me if I'm wrong, the president or important people doing the meetings for sign the final result or agreement. So it should be some steps before their meeting. So we'll see. And honestly, I have some kind of deja vu about meeting Trump and Putin, because I think I heard this many times in March, in April, in May, in Vatican. That's like when President Zelensky spoke with Trump, and also meeting about with Putin. Maybe they meet three together. So it's kind of deja vu that I haven't. I heard this many times, and in some times it was just like forgotten or starting new attacks, something else happening. So really, it's like could be everything, or it will be over that Putin cannot. Actually, now he cannot win more time, maybe with this war. And they will meet, and the war, I don't know, I want so much really that the war could over next week and this summer, but I don't trust Putin, and I don't know, and we're just all guessing. We don't have we don't have actually information from the meeting in Moscow. Future meetings, what they agree, which pressure we will have, or they will have, or sanctions. Because again, there is no a magic tool to stop Russia. There is none. And if he building factories, it's like nonsense. In my head, it's how you can agree with the person who is terrorized and want to killing people in other country, civilians. How you can agree with terrorists? I don't understand. And he's continue making more drones. Something is wrong is there. So, okay, what I want to mention else about the attack. Recently, it was attack in Zaporizhia. It was some resting base, and 2 were killed, and 12 was injured. And again, it was massive attack in Kharkiv, in Lozova. It's in Kharkiv region. It was actually the massive attack since the massive West, like the biggest massive attack since 2022. And Russian attacked the railway station and all the area around. There were reports about killed one guy. He was at the railways. So it's big attack. So Russia is not stopped. Zaporizhia, Kharkiv. Also 2 days ago was attack in Odessa, in gas station. And I see also again different experts mention that we don't know about this winter. Russia is attacking gas. If you see the mostly rockets go to the street, it's the city in the Lviv Oblast. There's also the biggest in Ukrainian gas refinery and gas place. So Russia is going to attack and maybe preparing for the tough winter for us. So I don't know. It's always in autumn, people speaking about hard winter. I heard this already 3 times, and I don't want to be triggered again. So it's like we don't know. No one knows nothing. Now people just guessing, because this crazy head could be just, sometimes it could be like work and stop exactly how it started, just like click and it stopped. Or it will be continue for many more years. I don't know. I don't have a feeling that this soon will be over. Like, I don't know. So what else I want to mention? Yeah, and last night it was attack on Dnipro city, 4 people injured, and check some photos today. So, and of course, many places also that close to the front lines, the situation there, yeah. In the front end, Russia step by step capturing our land, but I don't see any significant places were took recently. I see about Chasiv Yar and other places, but in this place were battle for a very long time. So I think, I think that's it. We're waiting for another 24 hours. Maybe while I do edits of this video, there will be more information, because usually it's happened at night. Yesterday, when President Trump gave the briefing, it was midnight in Ukraine, even later. So I checked this morning only. So I think that's it. Let me know what you know. What you know. Maybe know something else. So I know I don't see any official sources, and of course I would like to end this nightmare somehow. But the most important, what I'm scared more, if the war will stop, Russia collect more power. Just imagine, yeah, stopping the war, it's give the break for Russia to collect more power. They will cancel some sanctions and so on, and 1 or 2 years later they will attack us, like, you know, in one time everything what they collect for a year or two. So how to stop this war forever? Like, I don't know. I think it's a war for other generation as well. This I don't like to call war as a conflict, but it will be lasted for many years, 50 or more, I don't know. So guys, let's check the amazing view, and we will walk back, people taking photos, and I plan on nearest days, as I'm early wake upper. I'm going here for sunrise. I did this last year, and actually this year I go too, but don't do the video for YouTube. So we can watch now full moon, and what I checked, the biggest attack happened with the full moon. Russia also choose these days. So let's see. This is Trukhanov Island. This is bridge just for pedestrians and bicycles. And this you can see the left bank of Kyiv. Why left and right? Because we have river Dnieper, and we divided Kyiv left and right according to the route of water. So if we swim this way, we will go to the south of Ukraine. I don't know if you need this information actually. So let's have a look what is here. Nice clouds, nice skies. Really beautiful. The view of Obolon and river. So guys, that's it for today. Hoping for quiet nights. Thank you for watching my channel. Also, let's discuss in the comments what do you think. I will read your comments, and I'm thinking to stop running my Telegram channel because it's been cases then people pretending it's me, take my photo and chat on Telegram or WhatsApp. So like I'm thinking it's maybe not too good to have so much platform. I'm using Instagram, using YouTube, and it is like section for the posting photos. So hope it's going to work out. And what else? Yeah, that's it. And sadly, August nights is getting colder. Sunset earlier each day, -2 minutes, and huge difference that we have in July and June. And yeah, so getting dark at 9, even early. So anyway, going home, doing editing, checking the news, hoping for the best. Misha as well. During the summer, I'm in Kyiv. Maybe I will go again to Kyiv region to enjoy the nature, stay with my family, and like that. So guys, thank you. Thank you for supporting, and see you very soon. Hopefully, really, it will be quiet for some time because I want to walk early in the morning, see the sunrise, do the video, and sleep well. And when you wake up at 5 or at 6 a.m., you really have a very productive day. With the Russian attacks, when you wake up later, you have like boiled head. I don't know, we have this way of saying in Ukraine, like someone is boiled you, like you don't like, you feel like a drunk during the day. So because it's stress, sleepless, loud, and yeah. So guys, thank you and see you very soon. Misha saying goodbye. Misha. Tanya saying goodbye. See you.